Honorable Minister for Tourism, Culture and Education, Shri Satpal Maharaj ji, Mr. Binla, my senior colleague Nisha Pawan Madam ji, she is the industry secretary, other colleagues of the dais and dignitary who are present here, the distinguished delegates. A warm welcome to you all. I am Dilip, I am Secretary Culture, I am Secretary Civil Aviation and I am Secretary Ayush, work for Uttarakhand government. And today is my proud privilege to introduce to you the few investment opportunities in the hospitality and wellness sector of Uttarakhand and to inform you about the initiatives and efforts the government has taken to facilitate these investments. So I won't touch upon the points which were earlier mentioned by my colleagues over here. So I will focus more on the investable projects and the models that we will be working on in coming years as a follow-up to our investment summit. So this time, last time in Delhi we had come with our mega investment summit, and I'm very excited to mention that wellness and hospitality was one sector which got a very overwhelming response. And as a result of that, the government of Uttarakhand decided that we will be doing a focused attention on the wellness, and with that, we will be having that on our mind. We are here today amongst you. So internationally, wellness segment is of course a sunrise sector, and for Uttarakhand, it assumes particular importance because of its capacity to generate a lot of employment and of course a revenue generating capacity of this particular sector. However, as I mentioned, our specific focus for this particular summit on wellness was mainly because of the success of our last mega investment summit, and that too particularly in the wellness sector. So if I have to mention few facts about it, I would say that during our last destination Uttarakhand summit, in tourism sector we had signed some 80 projects, MOUs for some 80 projects for the investment commitment of more than 15,000 crore rupees, and in Ayush sector we had signed MOUs, 38 MOUs for the investment commitment of 2,500 crores. Out of this so far, 17 number of projects have done the groundbreaking, having investment to the tune of approximately 1,500 crores, and more are in the pipeline. And entities like FIL Industries, Mahindra and Mahindra, Astra Wellness, of course Windlag Biotech are the prominent name among those who invested in Uttarakhand in the last year. So the factors that have enticed the investor to invest in these particular sectors are a few, and to mention a few, I would the foremost name I would take, that is of the intrinsic connect that Uttarakhand has with the wellness. When you talk of meditation, we think of Himalayas. When you talk of herbs, we talk of Himalayas. We talk of Himalayas. When we talk of yoga, we talk of yoga. We talk of yoga, we talk of Rishikesh. We talk of Haridwar. So spirituality and wellness has been the USP of this region for the ages now. And the nature has blessed this place very generously. It's a perfect setup with wellness for the wellness industry, with lots of sunshine, greenery, pure water from the holy rivers, and pollution-free air. And knowing the recent records of the northern plains with respect to pollution, I'm sure Uttarakhand offers a big respite. And this is a massive scale that needs to be tapped. As the statistics suggest, the tourist footfall in Uttarakhand has consistently been rising, and the demand for high-end wellness and hospitality services is also on rise. Numerous institutions like Patanjali, ashrams and others, they have established over here, and they are acting as a magnet for the tourists and the investors alike. The biggest limitation so far in the underdevelopment of this particular sector was the difficulty in accessing these places. Himalayan, of course, like it's a young mountain, and there are some challenges with respect to connectivity. And knowing this particular issue, the government has thoughtfully and systematically done substantial investments to improve the connectivity of these places. Chardham Road project and Bharatmala Road project will provide a smart and all-weather connectivity to the nodes of these places, and the state roads provide the last mile connectivity, thus connecting the remotest parts of the state, which are actually a good places to establish a wellness and establishments. Very soon, the hill towns of Uttarakhand will also be connected with the rail network. The work on Rishikesh Karnaprayag railway has already begun, and the Kumaon region of Uttarakhand will soon be connected with Kadgodam Bageshwar rail link. Similarly, government also has decided to invest in more eco-friendly and efficient transportation, and this ropeway is one sector which provides that particular option for us. Work on Mussoorie Dehradun ropeway has begun, and this will be the second longest ropeway system in the world. Similarly, Yamunotri Kedarnath ropeways will be advertised soon in the market, and the government is working on the green transportation solutions like battery operated vehicles, green mass transportation systems, etc. However, the most quickest and the most luxurious way of reaching to this exotic destination is flying down to these places. And I am proud to state that Uttarakhand is one of the leading states in India in terms of performance in the civil aviation sector. Increasingly, fixed wing and rotary wing connectivity makes Uttarakhand airspace one of the fastest growing airspace network in India. And apart from infrastructure, government has consciously and consistently made efforts to improve the ecosystem of doing business in Uttarakhand. And as a result of this, Uttarakhand is ranked first among the hill states of India in ease of doing business as carried out by DIIPT and the World Bank. Also, 100 plus investment influencing services are notified under the Uttarakhand Single Window Facilitation Clearance Act 2012 and the Uttarakhand Right to Services Act 2011. In addition to overall building the ecosystem, I would like to announce here that last year, into year 2018, tourism and wellness were accorded an industry status, and that actually makes 28 tourism and wellness related activities eligible for all the incentives that are offered to the industry. In addition to these general industry incentives, some of them which was mentioned by my senior colleague, we have a dedicated tourism promotion policy 2018 which spells out activity specific incentives in forms of capital subsidy, interest subsidy, reduced tariff, electricity and so many others. These details of which you can find on our websites, or they are of course they are available on the pen drives which are circulated now. So we are with this kind of an ecosystem. We are going into the wellness summit, and our of course idea is to welcome you for investing in our state. And there are various models that we want to follow. I will just briefly introduce you to these models. With respect to private investment, the role of government is of incentive provider and handholding. Government does have a land bank also available for nutraceuticals, wellness centers and resorts, which will be soon advertised. Mostly they will be on lease basis or a PPP basis. A wellness resort suitable land in the Tehri Dams picture you can see there on your screens. Okay, that will be advertised very soon. Similarly, 5-star resort fit properties in Haridwar and Dehradun will soon be advertised. Industrial plots are available in the industrial estates of Uttarakhand for setting up plants for production of wellness products and nutraceuticals. And government is committed to single window clearances and the fast dispersal of these incentives. Recently, we have successfully executed few big ticket PPP projects. Ropeways and MICE sector has few projects identified for development under this model. 45 acres of land has been identified in Rishikesh for construction of 2,500 capacity International Convention Center.
Similarly, commercially viable roadways like Kedarnath, Yamunotri are awaiting a cabinet nod to be advertised soon. Outsourcing operations and maintenance of government hotels, resorts, and wellness center is another opportunity to the investors. Right now, Ayush Department, Garhwal Mandal Vikas Nigam, and Kumaon Mandal Vikas Nigam are operating these properties. These properties are located in very prime location and in operations for decades. A boost of investment and innovativeness in this property will make these ventures really very rewarding. We also appreciate the fact that to develop world-class destinations, we need world-class consultants. Government has resolved to develop 30 new destinations as envisioned by the Honorable CM, and the Department of Tourism is entrusted with the responsibility to carry it out. So we are hiring the services based on the merit and either through the market procurement or through the nomination for designing and developing this concept, and subsequently finding out the projects which will be taken up after subsequent to that. The non-consultancy services, and we do met some of the stakeholders today in our B2G meetings today. The non-consultancy services like training to homestay owners, government hospitality staff, online marketing services, accreditation of hospitality property are being used to upgrade our products and promote them aggressively. The biggest impediment in the wellness industry is the inadequacy of skilled human resource, and many of you will confer that now, because in the morning when we had a B2G meeting, that time also this particular issue was highlighted to us, and we have taken a very serious note of it. And with respect to this, we do understand this need of the industry, and we would like to work with the industry regarding this. And so, it can be, sorry. So, any kind of engagement from easing of regulation to investment in scaling infrastructure will be positively looked into the government, and I am sure as a run up to this wellness summit, we will have our strategies conceptualized and formalized as we go ahead with this summit preparation. So, in a nutshell, I would say that there is something for everyone in this richly endowed state. And on behalf of our Honorable Chief Minister, our Honorable Tourism Minister, I appeal to all the investors and the stakeholders to strengthen our hands by exploring and experiencing this promising place, Uttarakhand. Thank you so much for your attention.